Good morning, friends. My name is Ivas Reddy. Today I will telling about database architecture. First of all, we know three levels of DBMS. One is there are three levels of DBMS. First is external level. It is also called view level. Second one we can see conceptual level. It is also called logical level. Third one we can see internal level or physical level or storage level. First we can see external level. Here this is level describes that parts of database that is relevant to each user. This level describes that parts of database that is relevant to each user. The main holds that information that is relevant to the user. This is called external level. Here in it is terms of user view, it is the highest level of abstraction. In the first point, it is the highest level of abstraction. Second point, it is used to define views that records. Define views the records. It is also known as user view. We can know. Now second we are going to conceptual level or logical level. So conceptual level means here this level describes what data is stored in database, relationship among the data. This level describes what data is stored in database and relationship among the data. Example, all ancients attributes the relationships. Second example, constraints on the data. Third, security and integrity data. Here we can see examples, security and integrity data. Another example we can see constraints on the data. Constraints on the data. Okay, it is used to design, develop databases and programs. It is used to design and develop database programs. Another, it is also known as conceptual level and logical level. We are know it is independent of hardware. Second point, it is independent of hardware, means logical level. Okay, we can go to last level, in internal level. It is also called physical level or storage level. It is physical representation database. This level describes how data is stored in databases. It covers the data structures and files organization. Okay, we are right now definition. It is physical representation databases. This level describes how data is stored. How data is stored in database. It covers the data structures and files organization. It is used to store the data in storage devices. So these is the three levels in the databases in architecture. So that architecture are divided in three layers. In physical level, one of the point is there. It is a lowest level of the abstraction. In this, it is lowest level of the abstraction. It deals with data structures, axes, methods, and file structures also. Okay, it deals with data structures, axis, methods. And file structures also. So these are the components of the data architecture. Now we can Go to say about DBMS of 3 tiers architecture. Three tiers architecture. DBMS can be seen as a single tier or multi-tier. Here I am writing DBMS can be seen as either single tier or multi-tier. We can see that are software using in DBMS software. That software that can main single or multi-tier. Second, you can see in an entire architecture divides the whole system into related but independent in modules. An entire architecture divides the whole system into related but independent n modules. Okay, here is entire architecture is divides the architecture different layers. Whenever it was divides into layers, those will be independent to each other. The whole system into related means relation of was there in one tier is related to another level means the mapping condition between the levels between the architecture. But independent modules means whatever the modifications done in the level does not affect the upper level. So here the database management system always follows the entire architecture and it divides into whole system into related but independent module. So here which can be independently modify, change or replace. So let us see what is tier architecture. So how the data management system divides types. Let us see the first. So let us see the first tier. Architecture. One tier architecture means here client computers have these are file system. It is client computer. Okay, here a system will be there. So these are the different systems. Here one server will be there. So this it was called file ser file server. In one tier architecture rather than database server will use the file server. So this client's computer was interact with file servers. Okay, file servers. So this is called one tier architecture. In one tier means one server is there. It interacts with many. This is called client computers. Okay, in it uses user interference, means interference. Another, it depends upon the presentation of service. Presentation of service, application and service. Another, in one tier architecture means only you can go for this file servers rather than database servers. In one tier architecture, client or system communication between the client and file server. Okay, so mostly one tier architecture will be used at the places whenever you not supplied to change the data frequently, whenever there are no multiple users and access the systems in the places, you prefer one tier architecture. Now let us see the two tier architecture. Okay, two tier architecture means these are the interacting with the database servers, not a file servers. Okay, first we are write the definition. These are interact with the database servers. Not a file servers. Means in one tier architecture it will the interact with file servers. In two tier architecture it will be interact with database servers. Okay. Now this is the client computers we know, and now this is the database server. It is interacting, means one client computer, it is interacting with only one database servers. It is also called database tier. This is called client tier or system, we know. Okay, it is a client server architecture. It is a client server architecture. Another, here direct communication is there. Here in two tier architecture, the direct communication is there. it also runs faster, is two-tier architecture. In this runs faster. Okay, now we can see the third architecture. In one tier we can see using the one client computers and file servers, but here we can using the database servers. You get your using applications in a within organization. It's better to go in two-tier architecture. You can see within an organization here having a database server is communicating with the all the client computers present in organization. Okay, now we can coming to third one. Third tier architecture. Nowadays everyone will be following the three-tier architecture. Okay, so this three-tier architecture completely depends upon the networking web page application. Now three-tier on clouding also. Now let us see the three-tier means. These are the what client computers we know. Okay, in three-tier means three layers. It have three layers. Okay, are there, so these are the client tiers. It also called client tiers, we know. Means this called, and these are, it have two application server. It is also called business logic tier. Okay, this is also called business logic tier. Means client computer will be there. This called as the business logic tier, and which consisting of a application server or stores. Now last, it is the database server. This is the main. Okay, this is the database server. Now it is the three-tier architecture. It separates the tiers each other based on the complexity of the users and how to they use the data present in the database. It is completely web-based application. Okay, now see the definition. It is the separates the tiers each other based on the complexity. And of the users. And how do they use the data present in the database? The data present in the database server. Okay, Okay, it is called the three-tier architecture. It is completely web-based application. Okay, this is completely web-based application. Okay, these are have three layers. Means client layer, business layer, and data layer. Let me explain three-tier architecture clearly. Okay. First one, database, data tier. What database stored in here means database resides along with its query processing language. Okay. So the data is present in the database will reduce the help of query processing languages. Okay. Second one is application middle tier. Application middle tier. In a user, this is present on the abstract view of database. This presents an abstract view of the database. Okay, and it is a mediator between user and database. Okay, this is the mediator between user and database. Now third we can see user presentation tier. User presentation tier. End user operates on this tier. They know nothing about any existing of database behind this layer. In this, end user operates on this tier. They know nothing about any existing of database. So this is the application of the database and three-tier architecture database or database architecture. Okay, thank you.